Here we are, folks. Part 2. MoviesXGrinding, number 1. The best movies of summer 2019. As always, I'll always put timestamps in the description of literally every one of my live streams, so you don't waste time and you see the funny parts. In this case, you'll see every movie, pretty much. So if you want to hear about a specific movie, click on that timestamp on PC. I don't know if you can access comments on other platforms. But yeah, I'll always be there. So yeah, come on back if you haven't seen part 1. This is Dauntless. This is a monster hunting game. Hopefully I fixed the frame rate, so I had to sacrifice a little bit of quality. So right now we're in 720p. Should fix things. If not, whatever, just move on. So yeah, this is your classic grinding game. You got like 20 monsters. Keep fighting them. You earn items. Like this is how my character looks right now. I earned all this stuff. Feels good. Get that dopamine. You can grab these globes, these daily globes. Get more XP. Got your classic battle pass. In this case, the hunt pass. I'm really not far. I see I'm at level 6. There's 50 of them. 13 days left, which is I thought it was 6 yesterday, but whatever. And see here, these are the objectives we have. I got 9 hours left, and I got to complete at least 3 of these. The 30 interrupts I won't do. But yeah, slay 10 with shock weapons and chain blades and hammers, and which sucks because usually I'm a sword and gun guy in this game. But now we gotta use chain blades and hammers. But yeah, you'll see what it's all about very soon. But this is a movie show predominantly, where I talk about the movies I've seen recently. Since I only watch the good stuff, it's always cool stuff. Stuff that you probably will not have seen that I highly recommend. So here we go, heroic patrol. Yeah, I gotta upgrade my weapons before we go. Then we're off. Hopefully the lag will be non-existent. And we're also given the first impressions of pretzel music. What's going on in the background right now. Hopefully it isn't too loud. Let's check on chat, by the way. Give me a sec here. Gotta upgrade this hammer I got. There we go, right here. Since I gotta use shock hammers, gotta upgrade this. Oh, see? We need Shining Arcstone, which is exactly what we're gonna get by doing this. Boom. So we'll go. Since we're early, we have time to check chat. Ooh, like this beat. Okay. Nobody here, no problem. And of course, nobody's here, but I'm just starting out. So it's expected. As always, timestamps on the VODs. Especially the funny ones when it comes to other streams I'm gonna do, which should be 5 every week. Oh my god, we're only 2 people for a... just had to be a Shockjaw Negaza. He's a shock monster, which means shock weapons are weak against him. And that's the main ones I gotta use. So now I gotta switch. Just to make sure we actually kill him. It's happened a lot of times where I couldn't kill a monster just because we chose wrong weapons, so there you go. We need Terra, which is Earth. Aerial strike, yeah, no, not really. Yeah, so these are our upgrades, if you will. Part damage. You can break the pieces off their body. So, okay, I gotta be quick here because they might be waiting for me. Oh, you saw me. About to go down. It's weird that the radio took over like that. It usually doesn't. It came on screen. Goes to max health for now. Don't need to. So yeah, you can change the look of your hammer. These are earned. So I'll use this tree one for now. There you go. See, they're waiting for me. Speaking of which, I forgot to buy a potion, which is bad. You get 4 potions. You get more potions by picking up flowers and stuff in the environment and killing beasts. But yeah, going in underprepared, not the best idea. Let me take this off right now. Boom. Okay, we're back. Okay, so there's lag, but to be honest, it's very slight, which fixes the problem we had in part 1. where the lag was pretty brutal in Rocket League. Thankfully, we got everything else done. Okay, this song I don't mind, but it's pretty aggressive right now, so let's skip it. Yeah, this is Pretzel Rocks. $5 a month. License-free music. So far, so good. But it's back to movies, baby. We're still in the 9 out of 10s. Now we're going with a classic. When you live in a big city, I live in Montreal, you have a lot of theaters that play classic films. And I saw a true masterpiece that I've never seen before. I went to go see Apocalypse Now. 3 hours, baby. 3 hours of brutal Vietnam War. All up in your face. I saw the final cut, which is the latest cut. Like, he did that one, I would say 5 years ago-ish, like in that time frame. This is a movie that came out in the 80s, known as probably the best Vietnam film classic, which is tough. You know, you got great movies like Platoon and Full Metal Jacket and others. And it's the main inspiration for Tropic Thunder, which is one of my favorite comedies from Ben Stiller. And with Robert Downey Jr. and Jack Black, of course, killing it. And this movie is known for having an extremely hard shooting process. Like, they made a documentary called Hearts of Darkness, because they went in there, man. They went in this shit, as they say, with on location, I'm pretty sure, in Vietnam. They had tanks that had access to tanks and helicopters. They have so many helicopter shots that are real and, like, holy crap, like, you can feel the wind hitting your face as the helicopters come down. There's shots of, like, you know, 8 helicopters flying like 10 feet from each other, like dangerous stuff. And I haven't seen Hearts of Darkness, so I have no idea like the true extent of how hard this shoot was. But when you watch it, you can truly feel it. It's part of that era where no CGI, right? So everything is real. Tanks, soldiers, explosions. My God, the explosions everywhere. It's pretty chaotic. And like, that's the entire point of the movie, is that the entire movie feels like you're in the shit. It feels like you're in the can with them. You're made to realize how bad war is just by being in it, you know? And it's just scene after scene of pure madness. Now, it would have been a 10, but it's a 3-hour film, and like all of it is amazing. But then there's like this one scene where they go in let's just say like the French army gets involved for a little bit, and the movie takes a dip in pace. Other than that, man, it's powerful stuff. It's very draining. So be prepared. It's not a fun movie in the least, but it's certainly one to see. It's like, it's one of those classics that really are classics that hold up to this day and are not just viewed as such. Like, I would say, like Ghostbusters is one of those. Sorry for Ghostbuster fans. It's just not that good nowadays. Okay, here we go. See, this guy, like, the other 3 guys are attacking the beasts, which is fine. You gotta destroy these things, because they're really, if they take over the arena, you get hit by these things non-stop. 3 of these hit you, you're dead. So yeah, while we do want to do the fun stuff of killing the beasts, there's more important stuff to do. Okay, here we go. I do love the hammer though, so should see some fun combos. So yeah, see, it's people call this the RC Cola of Monster Hunter, which I feel is unfair, you know? It really is its own thing. I love it for the art style. The art style is very striking. It's not shell-shaded, but it's very colorful, and it's just appealing to the eye, you know? And I've been playing this game a lot, so at this point, like, I know the patterns a little too much, I would say. But thankfully, I do not do grinding on my own anymore. Grinding will only be done mostly on this show. Crap, I'm dead. Unless something comes up. So usually you want them to save you, because when you die, it ups the danger on the right hand corner, 28%. You only get 3 revives, which are very important and very clutch. Like, tense hunts will always end with like 1 person still alive while 3 are dead, just watching, just hoping that the last person actually delivers. Oh my God, I don't know how I survived that. Here we go. And that's my favorite attack. It's the Koshai Lantern. It allows you to teleport about 8 feet, and it creates an explosive attack at the end of it. Oh, I think he escaped. Okay, so usually a monster will escape once a battle. You gotta find him again, and that means usually like half of their health is gone. And the fact that we're here this soon means we got this, no problem. Some of our fellow players are OP, which is perfect. Because hunts will be either one or two things. They'll be extremely hard, where the struggle is real, and you'll get to the end, it'll be like an earned victory. Or you'll have a few OP characters like we do now, and it'll be a cakewalk. We got flares to announce where the monster is. Everybody knows where it's at. My flare sucks right now, we'll change it next time. But yeah, everything can be earned, from your clothes, to weapon skins, to flares, emotes, the whole shebang. You guys know how it is. So see right here, there's 4 of them, and they're encompassing the whole map, so it's good to take away one side of it. Okay, I shouldn't talk about the game too much. This is not the point of the stream. But yes, this is the first time we're playing. Boom. Okay, so that was it for Apocalypse Now. And same thing as Niza, where I came out and it was a room full of Asians, and I was literally the only white person. The only person that wasn't Asian. And in this case, I was the only person that wasn't over the age of 45. It was pretty fun. It was also on a weekday at 2:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, it was pretty ridiculous. But these classic movies, man, they're only there for a day, so you gotta hit it while it's hot. So now, my next 9 out of 10, and my last 9 out of 10, is the Peanut Butter Falcon. New movie with Shia LaBeouf and a Dakota Johnson and a Down syndrome actor called Zach Gottsagen. And it's a road movie in the South. So like this takes place in Florida. You can like feel the heat and the crabs and whatnot. Oh my god, look at all these electric pillars. That's dangerous. They all shoot, there's no stopping them. So you gotta break them. Especially when there's this many. See, look. Boom, 4 bullets. Very dangerous. Okay, at least 3 hits is all it takes to destroy him, but still. Yeah, oh man. The timing is never clear. And my health is low. Okay, so what are we talking about? Peanut Butter Falcon. Shia LaBeouf. Shia LaBeouf is one of those classic examples of actors that are not hated, but certainly divisive. Like, some people love him, some people hate him. Mostly because he did the Transformers films, and back then, Transformers was like the hotness. Like, he made all of the money thanks to those first 3 Transformers films. Why are you not saving me? Is he? Okay, there you go. Yeah, see, it's good that he healed me, so then I still have 2 revives for later, but it doesn't matter. The beast is dead. Now, see, I can use some emotes like this one right here, which I like to use. Whoop. Hopefully we'll have a harder hunt real soon. One that I can use a lightning weapon. But yeah, Peanut Butter Falcon, the South, Florida, very hot, Shia LaBeouf. And so he was in the South for about 3 months shooting this film, approximately. You know, I don't know how long the shoot was. But so he had to hang out with this Down syndrome kid. Not kid, he's about 20, for months. And I saw an interview where he was like, you know, I had all this prep done. I was ready for, you know, to use my craft in a specific way. My character was going to be this, and we're going to explore the movie, the story this way. But he said that everything changed when he met Zach, because, you know, it's different. So like he had to adapt, and the way he adapted was by becoming a better actor, by listening. He said it was extremely selfish before, and he wouldn't really listen. While now listening was like a necessity. So he would listen to and adapt to him because his ideas were better. Like, that was the entire film. It's based around this character and the relationship between those two. It's amazing to watch. Again, 9 out of 10. Peanut Butter Falcon. Can't recommend it enough. Shows you a different perspective. Helps you grow, you know what I mean? It's one of those movies. And Shia LaBeouf has earned my respect. Like, he's done indie movies in the last 4, like these indie movies no one has seen, like this tennis movie that I saw with a Swedish actor. It's a Swedish film. He plays like an American, like Federer type tennis player. But yeah, so he's been doing indie movies for years now, just trying to rebuild that cred, and he has. So, Shia LaBeouf, man, good job, respect. And that's it for my 9 out of 10s, man. So 8 out of 10s. I got Spider-Man: Far From Home. Man, high expectations for this movie. This is the final movie of Phase 4, so like I expected like a big, you know, like a big feeling to it. But let me kind of dry. You know, it's still a great film. Good laughs, had a good time. I love Mysterio. Like, I would scream from the rooftops, like, please do Mysterio. I wanted Mysterio more than like Venom or even Carnage. Carnage was for my second place. Carnage is sick, man. He's like a red Venom that just... Crap, I forgot to start a hunt, by the way. He's like this red Venom who can like... He's like this lean, and he can spit out his like stuff like venom, and he's vicious. Like the character who plays him, I won't spoil nothing, but let's just say, like, viciousness is what I would use to describe him. And Woody Harrelson's gonna play him in Venom 2, directed by Andy Serkis. You kidding me? Oh, it's gonna be great. I am so excited for Venom 2. Point is, Mysterio was my #1 most excited villain because he uses special effects. That's his entire gimmick in the comics. He's like this big guy with a big globe on his head. And he used to be a special effects supervisor on films. But then he chose to rob banks and whatnot. Terrible origin story. Hence why they changed it for the film. And tied it to Iron Man. But, man, they killed it in the movie. I love it. Like, that's... The special effects and the way they use them with the character and in the film is... I couldn't ask for anything better. Now, the origin story is unique, you know. Again, I love Mysterio in the film. Like, probably the least, the aspect that holds it back is the high school aspect, surprisingly. And it sucks because that's the one aspect we never gotten from the Spider-Man films before. He was always in college, or high school was always like a backdrop. But now the classmates are a big part of it. Like, at least 5 of them have like spoken lines and are part of the plot and everything. I guess that's the most boring part. I like the Mary Jane stuff, even though it's a little light. Man, I don't know. It just didn't hit me as much as I wish it did. It still did enough to give it an 8, though, that's for sure. And I didn't see the final post-credit scene, but the post-credit scene, I won't reveal what it is for spoilers again. But I will spoil that they do show Jonah Jameson. They nailed it, dude. They killed it. Both in presentation, the reveal of the character, and the reveal that the character does towards Spider-Man is like, man. And, you know, everybody's talking about the Spider-Man split right now, like, oh, it's not fair, it's this and that, you know, he should stay with the Marvel Universe. Look, this film wasn't helped by the Marvel Universe. Hell, I think it was held back by it. Like, it was so tied to what happened in Endgame. And how the character was... Okay, give me a second here, it's pretty important. Hey, yep. So see, these are my Storm Blades. Okay. Ripper, double forward, boom. Got it. Yeah, they're waiting on my ace. Plus, this will be an easy hunt. Skarn is like, has that reputation. But yeah, so it was held back by the Marvel Universe. So the fact that Sony are going to make their own thing. And look, Sony has a lot of pressure. Like, they're not going to make a shitty Spider-Man movie. Like, they want to have their own franchise. They want people to come. They want to make as much movie as they can. So that's why they didn't take the deal. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there'll be a small drop. But if it's a good movie, people want to see a good Spider-Man movie, period. So the split doesn't matter. And with that reveal, which they will keep, like, it's not... They're not going to erase continuity. It's just going to continue without them mentioning the other Marvel characters. It's going to be the same actors, same everything. So then you reveal... At the end of the movie, it's going to be in an exciting place that it's never been before. And Sony are not going to mess this up. Like, they know, because that's the pressure. If they do mess it up, Marvel's going to come in with a cheaper offer, being like, guys, people don't care about your Spider-Man. Like, they want Marvel. Period. And there you go. So they'll win. They'll have the deal they want. And that's not what Sony wants. Sony wants leverage. So there you go, man. Actually, I don't mind it. I'm not happy about it, but I certainly don't mind it. Plenty of places for Spider-Man left to go. So yeah, that was Spider-Man. Next, number 8, got Loose. Loose is one of the hardest movies I have to talk about because it's a hardcore drama based on a theater play, all about relationship. Dang it. What's the word I'm trying to find here? But yeah, it's about this high school kid that privileged parents, private high school. He's a grade A student, everything, and then it's revealed that he was adopted. He was adopted, and from the ages of 0 to 7, he was in a war-torn country, a war zone, and he learned how to use guns before he learned how to read. And this is just the backbone, and like how people perceive that. That's what the movie's about, like perception. Nature of nature versus nurture in a specific environment. In this case, high school. In this case, like 2019 social boundaries, if you will. You know what I mean? Like cell phone and social media and whatnot, and how that's used, and how teachers use it. It's very hard to describe. Naomi Watts and forgetting his name. Dang it. He was the villain in the Hulk movie, but that's a bad example. He played Abomination. But Tim Roth, baby. Tim Roth and Naomi Watts play the parents. And Luce is played by this newcomer, which I don't have his name right now, but he's incredible. Like, he kills it. And yeah, man. Like, you can feel the it's like a pressure cooker, this movie. Like, you're sitting there and you sink in your seat. It's like quicksand. The entire film, you're like, you feel like something is about to simmer, something's about to break down, and you're just sitting there like witnessing it without any power, you know? It's truly a unique feeling. And this movie was not in theaters for long because nobody saw it, and it's a shame because it's something special, and it leaves you with something unique. Very worth watching. Very unique premise, and again, the feeling it gives you is tense. Like, when the movie ended, nobody left their seats, and usually they do that. Like, I've had that happen watching like Big Hero 6 or How to Train Your Dragon 2, where people would not move with it, or because the movie was so good, you know what I mean? They had to take it in. They had to sink in this movie because it was so good. They had to live the emotion, you know what I mean? They did the same for Loose, but they had to think of the implications of what they have seen. Who's right, who's wrong? It's very open to interpretation in that way, you know, like a theater play would be. So yeah, Loose, Luce, 8 out of 10, highly recommended. And finally, oh no, and you know what? I forgot a 9 out of 10. It's one of my favorite ones because it's fun, capital F-U-N, fun. It's the horror movie Ready or Not. Ready or Not, man. This girl marries into this wealthy family, and they have this dinner party where they play a game. She draws a card. This is all in the trailer. This is the premise, so I'm not spoiling anything. She draws a card. Hide and seek. She hides. They seek. That simple. And like, they just have fun with it, man. It's such a fun movie. Like, you go in expecting like thrills, and they give you that, but they also give you like so much comedy. It's pretty crazy. Like, it's extremely self-aware, but not so much so that it breaks the fourth wall. It's very self-contained, but it's just one woman just killing it, you know what I mean? Actress, again, like, I hate the word scream queen, which is a word they use for great horror movie actresses, usually when they do multiple movies. And I would say that would fit in like the 80s, back in the heyday of horror slasher flicks, or what's the word, exploitative films, if you will. But you know what I mean? Like, Jamie Lee Curtis is not a scream queen. She's just a great actress who happened to be in a horror movie called Halloween. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. So again, I don't like that moniker, but she kills it in this movie. Like, it's a performance that will be remembered as the heroine, you know. And yeah, just a fun time, guys. Check it out. Like, of all the movies I've said right now, if you just want to have fun, Ready or Not's the one to go with. Yep. And the last horror movie I've seen, now we're not going into the bad movies, but we're certainly going into the ones where I wouldn't actually recommend you see them. Because there's 7 out of 10s, which are good movies that I'll never see again. But I'm happy I saw them. But that's pretty much it. And this one is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. The problem with this one is that it's a PG-13 horror film with teenagers as the main cast. So while they go far with it, like the deaths are gory, they're scary and they're tense. It's not, they don't push it, you know what I mean? It's not breaking any boundaries or anything special. The movie's long too, it's like 2 hours, there's a lot of lore, there's a lot of explaining. It's all about this girl who finds this book where stories are written, and the characters that are written in the book die in real life in like supernatural circumstances, usually involving creatures or ghosts or whatnot. It's all over the place, you know what I mean? It's kind of based on Goosebumps or Are You Afraid of the Dark, where it's like multiple stories. And yeah, kind of delivers. Like if you're down for something light, don't want to think too much, you're tired, you could do alright. But yeah, I give it a 7. Hence why we won't talk much more about it. But the other movie I gave it a 7, I thought would be much better, was Midsommar. Oh, instead of you, Midsommar. Which is the latest movie from the Hereditary director, Ari Aster, I believe. And Hereditary was great, but it had a lot of hype. Like, I didn't like it as much as everybody says they do, but I still loved it. You know, it's a great horror film, and one I would recommend easily. Hereditary, top tier. This one, less so. It's a couple of young people, one of which is living through her trauma, like the main character. She's living through her trauma right now. So she goes backpacking in Sweden, I believe, or Switzerland, one of those countries, to meet the family, a family commune of one of their friends. So they go over there. It's all very nice and cheery. It's that classic cult type environment, you know. You go there, it seems all nice and sweet, but you know there's secrets underneath the surface, of course. And yeah. So this movie, again, very long. So it's gonna be longer. Like there's a longer cut that's coming, which I might watch just out of curiosity, but you know, it wasn't that great to begin with. But yeah, it deals with like sexual themes and you know, that youthful exuberance and all that kind of stuff. Respect your elders, etc., etc. But yeah, classic. Like, oh man, this looks too good to be true. You know, what's this perfect place, perfect people, etc., etc. But something dark beneath the surface. I do recommend it, just not if you haven't seen a lot of others. Oh, here we go. Okay, here I should play a bit, because... Are we 4? We should be 4 guys. It seems we're just 3. That means one of us quit, which makes this fight harder. But it's okay. Skarn, I have no fear. See, it's at 95%. Once it's at 100%, you cannot heal no more, which means the pressure's on. Like, if all 3 of you dies and you have no more revives, it's over. And that means the entire time you've hunted is gone, like wasted. Oh, see here, perfect. I saved them right before the danger. Oh, brutal. See, that means that guy's out. He can revive himself with a revive, though. We'll see what happens. Shit's getting real right now, actually. See, my other player died, but he come back. Man, that means pressure's gonna be on me, but I'm not too worried. I'm pretty good with this beast. You'll actually get to see some skillful play. Okay. No more movie talk for the end of this fight. Okay, here's setting up something big. Boom. Let's see if I can get him. It's like your classic turtle archetype. Okay, critical hit. Get away. So yeah, see that grenade I have? That's a healing grenade. It spouts out balls that heal us. The potion gives me strength, and up top is your classic health potion. Thing is, it's not instantaneous. Oh, it's gradual. Oh shit, that's bad. Big hit. And I also have a healing thing right here. As I hit him, see my health goes up. Okay, now he's enraged, which is a state they all go to. Sometimes it's the easiest though. He just stands in one space and she spits out his spikes, which is pretty easy. And if you're not careful, see, you get hit like I just did. Get stunned. It's me and sexy Jesus. Hopefully we get this. I won't let Jesus down. Being resurrected in 3 days will be useful in this fight. Okay, here we go. Good combo. It's going well. If I keep this going, I'm not too worried. And see, this is what I meant. See, last fight was much harder. The beats was much harder. And but the fight itself was easier because a lot of the characters were OP. In this case, the characters are well leveled. And we're missing a player, which makes the hunt more difficult overall. Oh, come on, man. See, you gotta stay away from that one. Okay. Now it's getting tight. 2 grenades, boom, heal. So I gotta be careful. 1 hit and I'm dead. So I gotta get these done. Okay. See, danger goes away after a while. Now the revives are back, so I can save this guy. Oh, weird song for the finish. Oh, Beast escape. That means half his health is gone, which means we're in for a fight, man. This is gonna be a tough one. If we succeed, it'll be pretty sweet, but pressure's on. I think I still have 2 revives, 1 grenade. Dang, it's gonna be tough, guys. Since we have time. Okay, I only got 2 more movies. We'll do the quick one. Another 7 out of 10. This is a music movie called Yesterday. Yesterday is this. It's a love letter to the Beatles. Directed by a great director who did Slumdog Millionaire, Sunshine, Danny Boyle. 28 Days Later. Great, like one of the greats. And this is his latest. And the thing is with music movies, they're really hard to make. They're one of the hardest genres and one of the most rare genres. There's one every year, like music movie, I mean. And you know, he's comparing himself to Joe Carney, which is the director of Sing Street, Begin Again, and Once. I wrote notes, baby. And last year I saw this music movie called Hearts Beat Loud, which was one of my favorite movies of the year, with Ron from Parks and Rec. Point is, very hard genre. And like, I'm not a big Beatles fan, but we're all Beatles fans, you know what I mean? I just never went out of my way to actually look up their music and listen to their music. This made me appreciate it for sure. Just overall as a narrative, it's like this guy wakes up in a parallel universe or a universe or whatever it is where the Beatles don't exist. There's other stuff that don't exist, like Harry Potter, and they make jokes with that. Like, wait a minute, you mean Harry Potter doesn't exist? And like, you know, like that's the joke. Haha, Harry Potter doesn't exist. They don't know Harry Potter, you know? Like Pepsi and Coke, Coca-Cola doesn't exist. So the guy's like, hey, do you have Coke? What's Coke, you know? And they think it's that Coke. So yeah, it's that kind of movie. It's and because he's a big lover of the Beatles and he believes that the Beatles need to be heard, he pretty much redoes all of their music as it was his own, you know? And yeah, and he becomes usually just successful. The interesting thing is that it's today, like it's in 2019, so it's in the age of cell phones, and it goes to show that these movies hold up, you know? And the guy, I forget the main guy's actor, but he's Indian, so he has an accent, so there's that to get over. And it's also, the Beatles are a band, you know what I mean? And he's alone there with his acoustic guitar, so there's something missing. But still great. If you're a Beatles fan, it's must see. If you're a music fan, it's a must see. If not, you can skip it. And finally, we're at our last movie and big story of the day. This is the craziest one. It all starts at Arcade Montreal. It's a bar. It's an arcade bar. It's in the name. And we have all these old arcade machines. So you pay an entry fee, $7, buy your drink, whatever. And every machine is free. They also have old consoles. So they have a Super Nintendo, N64, PlayStation 2. They also have a PS4 for modern games. All with like stacks of games. And you could just play, you know what I mean? Great atmosphere, very tight. We got like old machines like Punch Out, but it got like Bobble Bobble, Metal Slug, Windjammers, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct. You know, they have a great selection. And I love the place. Like, it's my favorite bar. By virtue of being a gamer, you know what I mean? So, me and my friend, we went there. We're playing Smash Brothers. This guy, David Noel, Look him up on Instagram, artist. He joins us, just random guy. And he's like, okay, he's from Puerto Rico. He used to be in the U.S. Navy for 2 years. And now he's in Montreal because he loves the city. And he's using his pension money for vacation, you know? So we're playing the OG Smash Brothers. Oh shit, I died there. See, that's really bad. Now danger. I can't be revived. See, now I got 2 revives, which are clutch. But now I only have 1 left. So now the pressure's on, baby. More than ever. I can only die 1 more time. And I got no more healing. So there you go. Oh shit. Shit, this is real bad. That's the attack that sucks people in. Ooh. Oh, that never happened before. See, that's why I got killed last time. It's sucking me right now. I gotta push back or else I get sucked in. Okay, that's good. Did a good job there. That's also a dangerous attack. Oh, come on. Shouldn't have missed that. 1, 2, 3. Pressure's on, so I gotta kill this beast here. By the way, this music's been great. Like, I love, oh man. This idea of using this music as background has really worked out for me. Okay, see, that's my last revive, so pressure's on now. If I die 1 more time, it's over for me. We still have the other guy, RC Mano, who's doing a good job. But like I said, any 1 hit, you're done. This is no joke, you know? There we go. And if we lose, we do get some items, but it's pretty much like we've wasted the last 6 minutes or whatever, how long it's been. Which is certainly not a good feeling. But if you do beat it, it's that dopamine, baby. You get that rush of accomplishment. Okay, here we go. Oh shit. Oh my god, that was close. Doesn't get closer than that. This is the best combo right here. You gotta know what attack he's doing at all times. See my health? It's so low, it's insane. 1 attack and it's done. I'm doing pretty good here in terms of my output. I think, yeah, the guy's using a gun, which means that's why he's staying at a distance, because he can and should. Oof, that attack, I hate it so much. It's good. Boom. As long as I'm careful. This is the attack that heals me, so I gotta go. Pressure's on, baby. Pressure's on. This is the best. This is why I play this game. This is why I still play it to this day. See, he's dead. And he's dead for real. So now, it's all on me. See, he got me there. If I didn't have more health, I would be dead. Now the pressure's on me. Entirely on me. If I succeed, my team will love me. If I lose, and that's that. We all leave disappointed. Dauntless, baby. Check it out. Free to play. Okay. So, boom. I'm doing pretty good. To be honest, I'm quite confident, even though I have like no health. As long as I'm careful, should be okay. I got no more stamina though. That's a big problem. That's good. Oh shit! I should have. Oh my god! I staggered him. That's lucky. Oh shit, I don't know what's happening. I forgot that attack. Okay, good. Okay, now I should be fine. No! Oh my god, I'm still alive. Literally an inch. Oh my god, look at my health. You can't even see it. If I kill him now, this will be the greatest feeling I've had playing Dauntless in a long, long time. It's as close as it gets, people. Ah, damn it. And there it goes. That's it. See, that's what I mean. High pressure, high reward. There's no health bar, so I have no idea how close I was or how far I was. Damn. Anyway, that was fun. Keep it going. So we'll keep on going with the story. Yeah, Puerto Rico, Navy guy. Really nice dude, just playing Smash with us. And he's like, you know, what are you guys doing later? And I'm going to see The Dark Crystal. Because The Dark Crystal, there's this Netflix show called The Dark Crystal, The Age of Resistance. And The Dark Crystal is this old movie that came out in 1982. and over 30 years ago, except the Netflix series just came out now, right? Jim Henson. It's all about like puppets, and the Netflix show is highly regarded. Like people love it. Like it has really good reviews. And me, I watch anything that has good reviews. Like that's my system. I never look it up. Good reviews, I'm in. That's all I need. And it's the best, basically. I'm never disappointed. Point is, I had to watch The Dark Crystal, and it happened to be playing at this theater. The guy's like, "Oh, cool, man. I'll join you." So sweet, man. So we're on our way. It's just me and him now. My other friend had to go. We go to his hostel first. So he's here in a... Okay, wait. I gotta at least set up a hunt. Yeah. So we go to his hostel, and I've never been to a hostel before. It's pretty much a hotel room that you just share with a lot of people. And so they have this common area, which is pretty much a living room. And French people happen to be there, like from France. I'm French, but I'm Français Québécois. I'm from Quebec, Canada. Two different types of French. It's kind of weird. It's hard to explain. But point is, we're trying to explain to this French people in English what this movie is. And we're like, yeah, you know Yoda from Star Wars? The puppet? She's like, yeah, oui. We're like, yeah, it's like that, but like a whole movie. Imagine a whole movie of Yodas. And he's seen it when he was young. I've never seen it, so that was our best way to describe it. Just a movie full of Yodas. So we go to this place. It's called the Modern Cinema. And we get there. We're like, wait, is this here? Is this it? First of all, we meet an amazing person. He gets an Uber. It's my first time grabbing an Uber. I'm new to the city. Get into Uber. Great guy, man. So he's from the Ivory Coast of Africa. And so first of all, that's freaking cool. And his family is in the United States. They're in North Carolina or North Dakota, one of those two. So his wife and two kids are over there, and he's got his original family all the way in the Ivory Coast, and it's in West Africa. He told me. Didn't tell me the country. Could be the Ivory. Anyway, not even gonna try to guess. Point is, I'm talking about it like this can't be your full-time job. Like being an Uber driver is usually part-time, and it's usually an addition to. Oh, I need to put that potion quick before we mess up again. See, if I had potions, like it's that stupid, but if I had that extra potion, I might have been able to finish them. Like it's that ridiculous. But that's why I love it. High stakes, man. And so we're on our way. So this can't be your real job. He's like, no. Like I drive an Uber at night, and in the day, he used the F word, which I won't use here. But like, I'm an effing driver. I was like pissed about it, you know. So he probably drives like pretty disrespectful people around in the day, which is not an Uber, but is the same thing. Anyway. And I was like, so that means you must send money over there, not only to your family, but to the Ivory Coast. He's like, yeah, I have to send most of my money, because in their minds, he made it, you know? Like, once you make it out, like, you made it. You're in the city. You're somebody. You're a name, you know what I mean? Which isn't the case. He just happens to be a driver, you know? He's just a normal person, like you or me. But to them, he's like, you made it, you know, you're rich. So he spends 85% of his pay. He sends it to them. It's pretty crazy. And, you know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of inspiring stuff. He's like the sweetest guy, you know what I mean? Sweet Uber driver. And it's crazy, because while we were talking, like, out of nowhere, David in the back, the Navy guy, he's like, oh yeah, we're talking about, I don't know, bouncing or whatever. He's like, yeah, my friend used to be a bouncer. But then he got stabbed, and he died. Like, just out of nowhere, he just pops that out, and I'm like, whoa. It's funny, because I was thinking of being a bouncer for a while, but man, I can't deal with drunks anymore. So yeah, that was pretty funny. So there you go, I'll never be a bouncer, guaranteed. You don't want to get stabbed and died and just be like a taxi story. Dear Lord. So yeah, great dude, man. Inspiring stuff. All his money goes to his family. It's crazy. Struggle's real. Far from his family. Making ends meet. Okay, here we go. So yeah, see, same monster. Usually it would be a different one, but that's the case. Redemption right here. Plus I'm not worried. This is like a I got all the potions, 4 players. We got this. Also, this song's pretty good. Crystal rocks, man. Good stuff. So yeah, so we arrive at the Modern Cinema, and we're confused because we're like, is it here? We're not sure. So we get out. It is there. It looks like a coffee shop from the outside. You get in. It's a coffee shop / bar, so you can order drinks or whatever. And it's one theater room. It's only one. There's only one room, but like, and at this point, we're thinking, okay, so it's probably just a room with a big screen and a DVD player, you know, especially because it only plays old movies. But we get in there. First of all, it's tight. There's like probably room for 100 people, you know, which is not much. Maybe less than that. Maybe 60. Reserved seats and everything. We get in there. The movie's already started. It's already packed. We're in like a state. You know what I mean? Okay. And it looks amazing, and it sounds amazing. It's one of the only theaters in our city with Atmos Dolby digital sound, surround sound or whatever. Anyway, it sounds incredible. And we're like, man, this is dope. So we're watching this movie, The Dark Crystal, again, 1982, and this is really old. So I kind of expected the movie to be bad, and it kind of is, to be honest, if you like break it down, you know. But it's so weird and unique. That is, it's hilarious, man. There's a ton of parts that are just like downright so insane because of their time, and because of, you know, back in the day the ratings board was not as rough, that this would be rated R nowadays. The best scene, and the one I remember the most, and look, I'm gonna spoil slightly a 30-year-old film, but you know what I mean, like, it's, come on, give me a second, bro. And yeah, the craziest scene is when the Dark Crystal is finally introduced. They bring in these like slave creatures into this room. They tie them up to chairs. Like, what's going on here? The clear movie is about, like, you know, a rebellion. It's a rebellion of the smaller creatures going against these bigger bird creatures that control everything, have all the money, all the power, etc., etc. So these bird creatures bring in these smaller creatures into this room, tie them down, and the Dark Crystal comes up out of nowhere. It's just this big old piece of rock. He's like, start the procedure. The crystal lights up and sucks away the life essence from this creature to the point where it's dripping into this like vial, like this liquid that is their essence dripping into this vial. The Dark Crystal shuts down, and the creature is like old. It's like they aged 100 years in 30 seconds. And like, oh man, that creature is dead. But no, it's not dead. It's just sitting there. This beautiful, cute creature now turned into this old, decrepit, like, sad-looking thing. It's just like, and I was like, oh my god. like they just showed like unabridged torture for 5 minutes. Just kids saw this, you know what I mean? This was like the hot kids movie of the day. And they saw torture in all its brutality. Man, that creature was left living there. It was pretty brutal. Anyway, probably got thrown into the death pit. But there's a ton of moments like this in the movie where we're like, what? Like, you would scream out loud. You would hear people scream out loud. Very respectful room, by the way. This is like the most respectful theater I've ever been to. We were the loudest ones there, and we were quiet. But you'd have to go like, what? Every now and again, or like start laughing for no reason, because the imagery was so insane that it was worth it just for that. And, you know, made a cool friend, made a cool Uber driver. Yeah, crazy, man. David Noel, probably hard to find. He's supposed to be on Instagram only. He's an artist, so he might have art for sale. Great guy, man. Couldn't ask for a better movie partner that night. So now I can't wait to watch the Netflix show now, The Age of Resistance, which I'm ready for. Apparently it's a prequel, which makes sense, because at the end of the movie we're like, where the hell is it going to go from here? And the main character, man, the main character is one of the stupidest main characters you'll ever see. Like, literally every scene you would hear his inner thoughts. It's always, and I mean always, like, what is this? Where am I going? What should I do? What is happening? It's ridiculous, but certainly a fun one, and especially given that the series now has high recognition and is supposed to be worth watching. You gotta watch that movie. So there you go. Check it out. The Dark Crystal. 7 out of 10, if I'm being real, like it has to be. But it's worth a watch, man. The fun factor, I would bump it up to an 8 if I didn't care about storytelling and all that, you know, minutia. I haven't checked on chat in a while. I feel bad if like people have been trying to talk, but anyway, I'll do so soon. So that's it, man. That's the movies. That's the movies I've seen in the last 2 weeks. Pretty crazy. Every Tuesday, I try to see 3. I'm doing some stand-up every night. Fun times, man. At this point, I got 2 shows every Sunday, 1 show Monday, 1 show Tuesday. I believe, no, I'm working on getting 1 Wednesday as well. But anyway, it's like this every week, you know. Like that's what being stand-up comedian is all about. You need that stage time. In the same way, I'll become a better live streamer by doing this every day, which I will, 5 days a week. Every 5th stream, charity stream. This is my 2nd one. We're gonna do some cool games real soon. Observation coming up soon. I got Outer Wilds that I can't wait to do. Top tier story-based games. I will never play these games like Rocket League and Dauntless, only for this show. Which is why, like, this is just the backdrop to me talking about these films. I will always play incredible story-based games that will amaze you in terms of how much storytelling has come in this medium. You know, future, every week there's an amazing game that comes out. It's pretty incredible. So, to be honest, it's looking quite bad, just like last time. We have 1 player who quit, 1 health potion left. Everything else is looking good, though. So I'm not worried. I'm certainly not as worried as last time. But it's going to be tight, man. This will be our crunch. We're going to take this guy down. And I will bid you adieu. Gotta check on chat. I got time here. Nope, nobody here, nobody talking. As expected. It's all good. As always, check out the timestamps. Every one of my streams, funny timestamps, the best moments. I break down 2 hours into, what, a minute? And have you can have a good time and go. Better on PC though, because I don't think you can, okay, access the comments or the timestamps if you're not on PC. Or, you know, laptop or Apple computer. Okay, just making sure I did all the movies. Oh shit. And in doing so, I fucked over my team. Great. See, now I'm far away from the beast, so I'm actually going to wait here so I can get revived. You always want to get revived so you don't waste your revives. You want to be revived so you don't waste your revives. Okay, here we go. Yeah, my team is good, so I'm not worried. Oh, there you go. See, he saved me, I save him. Common courtesy. I always try to save everybody. The longer you take, the higher the percentage goes up in the corner. Again, 100% danger zone. You don't want that. Danger zone is pressure zone. Okay. So I'm glad. This took about an hour and a half, maybe a little more. It's exactly what I thought it would be. And there should be less movies because this was like 2 weeks of movies. Next week, I'm guessing I'll be seeing for sure Tarantino's latest movie, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Can't wait to that. I'm going to see The Farewell, which I can't wait for. It's like this indie film. Extremely highly praised. Like it has 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Probably 99, but to me it's 100. That means 100% of people who see movies for a living liked it. That doesn't get better than that. About this Asian family, that's all I know. I don't watch trailers. Not watching trailers is also one of the greatest things I do. Not knowing what a movie is when you go in, extremely exciting. Okay, we concentrate here, drink some potions. Okay, no, we're good. So yeah, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, next time, The Farewell. I'm probably going to see John Wick 3, which I haven't seen. So I'm going to catch up on that. Maybe sneak in some Dark Phoenix, even though I don't want to. I know it's supposed to be terrible. It's just, you know, at this point I've seen all the other X-Men films. You gotta finish it, you know what I mean? It might not be the ending we deserve, but it's the ending we got, so I'll check that out. Also might be talking a little more TV next time, but we'll see. Oh yeah, and I'll probably see it Chapter 2 as well. Again, the reviews are not crazy. It's like I wasn't even sure I was gonna see it, but they're just good enough so that it is worth seeing. Man, I hate this attack. So you gotta escape far enough, which is not easy. Okay. Awesome. We're doing good. Yeah, I'm not worried. We got this. Oh, crap. We got us good there. Grenade time. Grenades are amazing because see, they can heal everybody. The balls go to whoever's closest. So it's good for you and for them. I'm pretty sure I had another movie I was going to watch for next week, but I'm dropping. Oh yeah, Angry Birds 2 probably. We'll see. I might sneak it in. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, let's do a quick recap since we're here. And this is the... Oh my god, see how close that was? And this is the end right here. Right on the head, perfect. Nice. That's a stagger. Come on. I always miss the combo. Got it. This is the damage dealer. With this. Oh, he got me good there. See, one of our guys died. And we're in danger. Back to the pressure. Back to just me and this beast almost. Got this other guy with me though. Super good. We're so close to death. It's not even funny. Yeah, you want to hit this one where the rocks aren't. But easier said than done. Oh shit, that killed me I think. See, I only have 2 revives left. So one more, and that's it. This is the same as last time. This is a repeat. Redemption. He died as well. He has no more revives, I believe. Which means, again, for the second time in a row, for the same beast in a row, pressure's on. All on me. Oh shit. Win or lose. It's all on me, baby. Oh shit. Oh no. I'm done. I'm done. It's over. Oh my god. If I escape in these trees, I should be okay. No! Not like this. Come on, please. Look how close this is. I'm so close to death. Oh my god, I made it. Oh my god, guys. This is as exciting as it gets in this game. Got no more stamina. Okay, I gotta potion up real quick. Okay. Pressure's on. I love it. That's why I play this. All on me, baby. I got you guys. I won't let you down. Not like last time. It's not the same guys, but whatever. Oh, shit. This is nerve-wracking. At least I don't have that much stress because I still have 1 revive until that's done. And then that's when the real panic begins. But right now, still very scary stuff. I'm doing good though, attack-wise. And since I killed him last time, I know what to watch out for. Oh, nice. Sneak it in an attack. Get out of there. Boom. Yes, he's moving. Go, 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 go. Oh, I shocked him. I shocked him. This is it, guys. So close. So close. Oh my god. I'm killing it performance-wise right now. Yeah. Okay. Dude. I'm quite proud of myself right now. I'm surprised he's not dead yet, because... Man, that's a lot of damage. Come on. Come on, come on. These guys, like, and that's the thing, when you're dead, all you can do is watch the other guy just do his thing, you know? All you can do is watch and hope to God he finishes the job. See, that's why all the pressure is on me. These 2 guys, I don't know. All they can do is watch. Boom. I got this. Come on. Oh, that was a great attack. 2,000 damage? That's insane. Guys, this is going real well. I have a good feeling about this. I swear to God, I'm gonna be so glad. I'm gonna pop off. Talk about a crunch. So real quick, 10 out of 10s. Ah, Steven Universe the movie. That's the one I wanted to talk about. Finally, has the best. Ah, can't go into spoilers. But seriously, like just watch the TV show. Steven Universe is the best TV show on television. Period. Period. Okay? Even if Game of Thrones ended perfectly, I swear to God, it would still be the best TV show right now. I'm watching Breaking Bad, and it's not even close. Steven Universe, swear to God, is life. It's what we all should be. It's what we all strive to become. It's life. It's love. It's connection. It's acceptance. Progressiveness, baby. And the movie lived up to the hype. Like, I don't want to spoil anything about it because the movie is like a sequel to the show, and the show is still going. It's not done. There's going to be a season. There you go. That's a hit. See, one last revive. That's it. Now it's all now or nothing. One hit, I'm dead. Pressure's on. This fucking danger, dude. It's lasting forever. It doesn't last this long usually. Oh, no, not again. I gotta kill myself. Oh. This is weird, but this might work, because, like... No! Oh my god, I think that's it, guys. I'm dead. Ah, not like this. Not like this. But that's how it goes. That's Dauntless for you. You win some, you lose some. And the shitty part is I was probably, like, hits away from victory. But that's how it goes. So yeah. So if I leave you with anything tonight, if you want some fun, ready or not, if you want the best, watch Steven Universe. Toy Story 4 lives up to the hype. And if you just want another incredible film, Neza, N-E-Z-H-A, N-E space Z-H-A, Neza or Neza, or yeah, Chinese animated flick. Couldn't be better. Like 10 out of 10, you'll get like a taste of culture. You'll be entertained. You'll get that, you know, that stirring emotion that you get rarely when you watch films. Can't recommend it enough. So yeah, that'll be all for this one. MoviesXGrinding every week. It'll be usually on Wednesday. As always, timestamps down below. Be streaming 5 days a week. Stand up 5 days a week. We keep it going. We're having fun. Hope you guys did too. I'll see you next time. Peace. Shout out to Pretzel Rocks. Good music. Good purchase. Peace.